Enti, well, you might try now, you call the Accra Sports Stadium. Now, you need Kofi Aristotle, one on representing Accra. But until then, let's discuss some of the things we observe in the game. Comment section, you biatum, also bra, na fawa jinchere, efa brain. Na, in some out to a yebo bobo, after the game, also wet to me actually, Asante Kotoko. And Kwara United at the end of 90 minutes. Kumasi Asante Kotoko share 4. Emma Kwara United share 3. Kumasi Asante Kotoko 4. Kwara United 3. So okay, league game one. Has 7 goals ne piemu. Ama Asante Kotoko edin kunim. But because say yebeko eye Nigerian tino, ama that 1 goal advantage. Yeti eko Nigeria no dodo na any ensheda nche because I am share kakra na eba 1 goal is it enough sa Asante Kotoko betimi a qualifier na wo and say some of the key observations o comment section ye bia tum also kire wa je e be serew say emamomfa edidi atem mpiem ho wo quickly mamen call line so Kofi Aristotle na bibia ever Kofi utumenka. Hello, Kofi. Kofi Utimenka. Na game ni nyina aba na wie ye wona na ye ma okọ gira mu e ma yen e wo Accra Sports Stadium. What exactly happened? Eba ne say e na Asante Kotoko e conceded 3 goals. But ye shebi o haba mo na mo park ne so. What happened?
Well, it's very sad. It's very, very sad for Kotoko to have considered such a goal. What am I meant for? I have supported to be a reaction. Before some amount, I said, what went into it, Mr. You quite put one nil and go back to almost 1 nil. They are for almost usually. What can I say? So, but I move the any a 500 before, but all airport any day. And you're a second goal. A quite fast Jama, lay a nearly 4 or the films are used to answer a compassion. Sorry about Kotoko. When you're from here, you never come. Coach, we have you the signature. I will.
Okay. Yeah, let's go back. Ma Kofi any interviews ni nyina. Why? Man any interviews ni nyina because ogusu ye interviews ni adenti. They decided say come man any bibia wi a na be number 8 won yetimi afre na na 7 kra na afre na ne di komo. So, well, my supporters neja. Convey am for palai. Am for palai bi kra kame. Se na o share comment section asia. E bi kan ye nyina. First and first, Coach Karim Zito started with a branch friend of Mohamed Kamara imposed and a ball Hamzata, Musa Hamzata, right side, Patrick Esiedu on the left. Esiedu had an assist. About Joseph Ablo Samba. Joseph Ablo scored. 3rd goal on the head, Emabon Kotatim. Adamo, Emmanuel Enchi, Hubert Jaum, and about Philip Amon. Peter Aqua etminya the north and Albert Amor she 2 goals no eso ewo. Well, the problem Konfi on say nsem bu ya ye kan amafo ntiase Kotoko ball eti abrekum Chelsea no me kan enioma ma konan ya me huni say Kotoko den Kotoko how me kan on platform you so say Kotoko how number 1 concentration. The video is there. Video na so da how na Kotoko ase Chelsea awie no na ni ji aba and Becca said there be me share Kotoko ni Chelsea no na ma woni say ne wo issue of concentration as players ni wure fi omo ho ebra ball ne den ekoso na say o ball ne sa our Africa you will be punished until the team has worked on concentration. Sa se e ball na ye wure fi ho no esese ye ho adwuma. Nana, dear Mooney said, the easiest time to concede another goal, after you've conceded or after you've scored. Some time, you know, when the coaches do go back as a bra, would you have concede go be? See a show. Now over recover or organize or honor. And answer bra wash it. Sa brem you know, who did dear global concede go? And then as I'll share, Kotoko separate. When you expect that there will be a momentum switch for Kotoko to score again, no matter. the team scores. The moment you expect to be a momentum switch on Ababeche, and Kotoko were playing the game, enjoying the game, but against the run of play, Kwara were effective and purposeful. Bibeka saw almost scouting report and saw about direct ball. No my heading or my cross, and then the PM. Scouting report, am I a breakdown of everything Kwara Baye? So how is it that we still allow them to use that to their advantage? Everyone is saying, and yes, I'm not quite. When it was clear, so Kwara a bit me a fast wash up when ye. A Kwara was to use crosses from the wings. First go on every wings. And a bad entry bubble say, I bet more at the every wings. We make good use of set piece in your penalty bar. So everything was arranged for us. It's a branch who started and make catcher say a scouting report na ma was started. You have born into form in Kwalana they can run to ya Philip Amo, Peter Aqua, Hubert Joe. Omina below 23 years. So they will run. Omina also a players on the bottom form. So it looks like we had an antidote to them. But the issue of concentration and idea from Gaka top 4 no. And idea be the kind of goals Kotoko considered during the Gaka top 4 na a pattern, a refuse, miscalculations, and the same thing happened today. And the aspect confirm Kobi Kasa Kotoko beshe 4. Menam nimsi beshe 2-0 bi. Yakwe anima 3-0 bi. But 4 goals there are minjindi. I expected Kwara to stay back, which the game management was so good. In time omu go etire, in time omu attack Kotoko, and omu attack Kotoko no nim de omu ye. First thing is we had a concentration crisis, and we must fix that in the second game. The second point is our best department disappointed us today. Kotoko your best department, defense. And then almost now, almost quite a bit the day goes in the by. Kotoko defense, Kamara. Look at the second goal, for instance. So Pew, so then I born and I'm not one goal. It wasn't the best. I'm some kind of I have a brave margin. The best department, Samba, Abro, Asiedu, Hamzata. And if you want to know why the best department disappointed us, for the coach to change Asiedu, to change Abro in a game to tell you something. Sakot Kobobo, now consumer changes me no way, Abum, Asiedu conchain, Abro conchain, for Hamzata to come to a year 4 and 5 with Samba. Because the coach realized that crosses, they were using it. And Ablo is good in the air. Nigulo say, no green up him share. But for him to bring Hamzata and introduce Lord Amwa, it tells you the kind of cracks that were in our team. It made me lose hope. If I tell you some lose hope, I'll be lying to you, Coffee. But I still feel, for Winnie Bremy, I still feel, a good opportunity. We had a good opportunity to really punish Kwara our game. But I say we allowed them to come in and get this comfortable scoreline. It's not done. There's still time ahead for us to come back to the party and see how best we can change it. But I think one goal advantage, it makes the job difficult. I was telling people about the absence of Abranche Freno, Kwame Puku. I'm sure we should give news a fin or artist a uberase. When people thought that Kwame Puku and Bobby Ebeboa, I was like, no. Say ma no born, say oh born one say a do baby. Now the Kwame Puku free bench a bar. So ne boa e the baby shit team. How important Kwame Puku coming from the bench will help the team. Clearly, I'm sure say wow she game we say imagine if Kwame Puku was coming from the bench, how things would have been good for Kotoko ɛwɔ yɛ nhyienum ɛne nkɔmɔnum adwuma ne da hɔ ma coach Karim Zito yɛbɛbɔ abɛtamo aba so. I mean, scoring 2 goals in such a crucial moment, it gives a lot of hope. I mean, scoring a penalty, the volley was brilliant. Peter Aqua solid, but I think there were a lot of basic errors. Basic errors. Francis Aqua. Now what this means is that Kotoko must play against Kwara and win or draw. It should be a win or what? Or draw Nigeria. So lose 1-0 away from. Lose 2-1 away from. Lose 3-2 away from. Unless you are losing, they are losing 4-3. Which is a tough one. Or you get a draw or you beat them. Maybe I'm coming about it. That is how difficult it is. So it's not an issue of even penalties. So because you prepare for penalty. No. Now we have to go there and get an away win, or you have to go there and beat them, or get a draw. This team is placed 14th. The whole of this season was 2 goals in 4 matches. So how did we allow them to score 4 goals when every template, regards to how they play, was clear to us? Because I can maintaining at 4-2 bar. When you lose 1 goal, 1-0 we qualify. You lose 2-1 we qualify. You lose 3-2 we qualify. But when it's 4-3, any 1 goal margin defeat outside 4-3 or above, or what we come on, outside 4-3 or above, we are done. Coach Karim Zito. I mean, this is an experienced manager. About Africa, you know that Africa ne bono. You kind of saying a issue of solid defense, knowing that after conceding 1, what you do to prevent the team from conceding again. But but still, about boys now. But some individual players were very good. Obi say Hubert Jehu did well. Emmanuel Entry scored. But say Entry ball no. He starts, he disappears. He starts, he disappears. He can start along the line and he disappears. Once Entry has started ball, they need to come back to the party again. Philip Amo need to add a lot to his attacking bite. As Entry but they did go near Banemba. I say Entry go near them. Every muba. Peter Aqua was decent. I mean, good work done by Peter. With a few minutes of a boy. Kamara. Coffee hardly. I don't think I don't think we can have a lot of positives to celebrate in this game. If it was 4-2, fine. It was 3-1, 2-0. So you can score line here 2-0 cranky, but they will not have an away goal, and then you get an advantage of 2 goals. But for them to, it's not the best. The issue of attendance. Elbe Kasebon Yambo Baba Sports Stadium. Yes, Oshe Kotoko Senka Ebo Africa ina. Oshe Emmanuel shot your bosse pan e baba era. Kansenka atmosphere be charge pa. In kind of last time Timbi Baba be share 4 goals e Africa. Nsem na e kan so no. Say Timbi Baba be share 4 goals to Africa. It becomes very difficult for you to get that. But I kind of saying that is what happened. Playing at Accra. It was that the atmosphere was not charged. And charging butu. Send the atmosphere to me charging butu now. Player when you run. Now team when you run. And just an atmosphere and charging it. And it comes back to we not doing the simple things right. Concentration. Not taking advantage of the opponent's weakness. The issue of not having enough home advantage. And here back also you become as a finishing. And the Kotoko chances be breach and Kwara. But one thing you notice that omunya chance one one. Kotoko one or say one and say no kopem fu frabeshe. And so you understand, we see obi or a clinical or more assumption. And then also no mama assumption. I don't want to be emotional, and I don't want to sound like any other person, but I want to give them another opportunity. Say maybe I ain't able home na pressure was some. Say and then I watch pepe. Any almost bo. Maybe I any almost bono. Yes, you be now one day mapa. Et me asuja Eddie go almost so. Then your makuye, but clearly for a team to travel away and get 3 points, I think, and get 3 goals, they were the better side. They will be leaving this game with the smiles on their faces. I'm going to Nigeria, I'm going to and yes, you. So bit me show be on home no akwakosen. Kotoko ne Kadiogo. So kaya. Kadiogo share Kotoko share Kadiogo 1-0. I'm share Kotoko 1-0 had the penalty see free. So it's not really over sir. But so bit me ba ofie be share with 3 goals sir. Or kwa say onu ne humu no aton so. So wo kompona ko share goal a. O didie say Ghana kra na e home no share no te share. O share no share. So a lot will have to go into the game and how the team can qualify. Psychologically, things have to go in. Physically, things have to go in. And that is where the problem is. Until my own feeling comfortable, I said, what the paniano? I will take also. And that is the situation here after the first game. A hard game, papa. A hard game. I mean, 2-0 would have been okay. I mean, also, me catch us African. I'm not interested in the style of play of the manager and coach. You know, but born saying, or the born to form, or born papa. Me himself go for and go for so person community. But I know one and I may near them. Actually, be na me many chere say. The be you know, a quite be a fast so born be we no adi nkunim. Sana na me many chere. Enti se nke be we na adi nkunim anke no ano no. But this should tell us something. If Kotoko can take Kwara out, there's no way the next game should be played in Accra. And you see about Accra then can be mkure because the atmosphere be charge Kumasi no. Ka be dey say Kwara for no be comfortable say Kotoko asegu a etitafo ni ye no on betimi ababete. This is psychological. I'm not estimating or taking away the tactical aspect of the game. Mini honim free ho. Mini born na yenya abotre na bonem free ho. But the American here say Senkiebo Kumasi a enka ho keka no ene adwuma no kebeboa. 2, we must work on the finishing and the effectiveness of our finishing. African Aobon. Opponent in a scouting report to mpa. Born gusu course na usua na free, usua de free no. Enti ma wo hu nipa no so ntem. So ye Emmanuel Ntibo ya. Ene de abetamu a ye ball corner. Free kicker, keeper ne poto Albert Bofa nchen. Na Albert the end was a more better chance than Emmanuel Ntibo no. Ba wo ko Emmanuel Ntibo fa so born. Te se coach mamu esesa abotre ball mo born. No me clinical so e wa chances of benya no. Konfe o de ye yem fancy na yem konkran. Yem pe kwan be konkran na ye ne kofindi nkomo na yentimi mbo eno ano. Emfa besom eye tiefo nti mo fa nche yen nyina no we are highly affected by this kind of scoreline. It's not the best of scoreline. It wasn't really good enough. It wasn't really good enough. And honestly, to concede 3 goals, it makes the job very, very difficult for us. Quite unfortunate.